Hello everyone, this is Daphne Tad. Welcome to Danganronpa with Monokuma himself. Let's play the game. So last we left the game, we were going to take another look at the Genocide Jack file. And except it's probably with, I think we've decided it's with Byakuya. The problem is Byakuya has fuck it off. So now we gotta figure out where he's fuck it off to so we can fuck off to wherever he is and then... Wrong button. Apparently I'm not going to be able to find Byakuya. He's just a dead end. Apparently I'm supposed to go to the dining hall and talk with Aoi. Have I done that? Let's go to the dining hall and talk with Aoi. Oh, Hina, how's Toko doing? Same as before. She won't come out and she just keeps on mumbling something about Genocide Jack. So I just left her there. There's no way anything's gonna happen to her. You left her? My head was all swimmy and I was getting pretty hungry.
Yeah.
Oh, but don't worry, I'm gonna head back as soon as I'm done eating. Toko's not exactly pleasant, but I'm still worried about her. Speaking of which, what are you eating? A donut, of course! Of course? There's two things I'm sure God created. Outer space and donuts. Really? I bet Chihiro would have liked to eat more donuts. Maybe that was her one big regret. I should have tried to spend more time with her. Come to think of it, who did she spend time with?
Well...
Yeah, she was a little bit strange. Didn't really hang out with the other girls much. It was like she was trying to keep her distance from us. Actually, Sakura said something similar. She said that even though you and her invited Chihiro to exercise with you, she always refused.
Yeah, totally.
Yep, it's true. It wasn't just us either. It's like she stayed away from all the girls. Was she just shy? I don't know. She talked to the boys all the time. Isn't it kind of weird to be shy around your own sex but totally fun to the opposite sex? Oh, wait, maybe! Maybe she was used to guys spoiling her. The law says you can't judge a book by its cover, right? You think so? Never really saw her as that kind of girl. Nice. Always account has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Ding dong bing bong. Oh shit.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in? It's the moment you've all been
dreading! What is up, motherfucker? So is everyone ready to what? Am I blind or are we missing someone? I'm right here. Not you.
Yo.
Yeah, Toko's not here. And Toko is, long braids, glasses, kind of crazy. You really don't remember? Hey, I'm the headmaster. It's not my job to keep track of all my students, keeper. Kidding, just kidding. How could I forget that little nut job? She's a crucial part of the class trial this time.
What are you gonna do?
Okie dokie literature club. I'll go ahead and drag her out here kicking and screaming. One moment, please. Just like he said, a few minutes later, he reappeared, dragging Toko behind him. I told him I didn't want it, but he forced me. I can't believe you'd drag a girl around. Terrible! You're terrible! So now everyone's here, right? Okay, then hustle on over the elevator. Let's get this show on the road. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
So, shall we get going? It's time to find out who killed Chihiro. Not like it's gonna take us long. Chihiro Fujisaki. She was so gentle, so calm and meek. Nobody had any problems with her, except for the person who killed her. That murderer is among us! Dun, 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 dun. No cap, when the Among Us hype started, I immediately compared it to Danganronpa, because it's like, basically Danganronpa, but with people, in space. I don't want to talk to you, Mono. I want to talk to the elevator. Hey, elevator, how's it going? We have no choice, right? We have to do this.
It's true.
Yes, we do, you nut job. I give a small nod in reply. one last deep breath, I walked toward the elevator on shaky legs. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. And as soon as everyone was on, the elevator began to descend. I couldn't get a handle on my emotions, couldn't stop speculating. The steel box sank with heavy clunking sounds deeper and deeper into the ground. As we went deeper, the uneasiness in my heart grew bigger and bigger. The elevator was unaffected and continued to descend without hesitation. Until finally, "Cookies are ready!" came to a sudden stop. Oh shit, everything's horribly out of focus. "What do you think? I redecorated! Isn't it so fresh? Isn't it so exciting?" I barely noticed a difference. So the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Oh yeah, I want to save. Always save the data. Yeah, I think I want to get a quick review of my truth bullets again. Okay, Monokuma file. Sakura's account. She declined several times. Locker room dumbbell covered in blood. Mondo's account. Anyone want to listen? It's going to get stronger. The card reader, which would turn away anyone of the gender wasn't supposed to. The handbooks of students who've died are kept in the, the main hall. One of them is broken. How did it get broken? Genocide Jack. A bunch of victims who are all suspended in crucifixes with bloodlust. Aoi, I think because she what's the difference between Aoi's and Sakura's? Chihiro seems to have consciously kept her distance from the other girls at school, even at the beginning. Meanwhile, I've been noticed that she got along remarkably well with her male classmates. Boys' locker room carpet, the posters, her e-handbook was not found on her corpse. She definitely means something. Dead body had blood on it, suspended, the magical disappearing stain. This lamp, and Celeste saying that she was in the warehouse. Gotta remember those. Do I have any new? I don't think I found any new skills. I just got more skill points. Let me double check. Attentive influence. Have I had that one? Increases the influence gauge by 2. Effective during the class trial cost. Influence gauges your health, right? The blue one is like your robot jack. Increased bullet rate of fire. Non-disappointing bullet time battle. Melodious voice increases damage when a statement is destroyed. Effective during bullet time battle. Handiwork. This would use up the last of my skill points. As you. Oh boy. Yeah, with the way my first bullet time battle went, I feel like I'm gonna need these. Let's start the trial.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial.
If you can figure out who done it, then only
they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened. And the one that deceived everyone else will
congratulate.
Okay.
Congratulations.
So, first off,
Everyone like my movie?
let's talk about the murder weapon.
Don't tell me what to do. It was Genocide Jack all along. First, we have to make clear what was used to deliver the fatal blow. It had to be something covered in blood. Yeah, the locker room dumbbell. Who here's gonna say it wasn't the dumbbell? Like, seriously. See, I've got more hearts now. Yay! Cheers, fatal injury. Yeah, head wound. Yes, it was a head wound. The killer used a blunt instrument, but what instrument could it have been? Could shoot that one? No, pipe. Shit, wrong button. No! Okay, it's the X button. It's the X button shit. Yeah! 360 no scope! Makoto's 360 and those scoping those weak
That
spots.
the object that dealt the fatal blow was the dumbbell found at the scene of the crime?
The dumbbell? Yes, the dumbbell, you dumbbell.
Blood. And there was nothing else at the scene that could have caused that
To
kind of
to
injury.
survive these trials, you gotta have a little bit of the funny. You gotta have deductive reasoning and a good sense of humor.
The dumbbell. As far as I'm concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one.
You looked at her head wound?
I like how she said it in the anime. You examined her crunched-in head?
If you don't mind, I will proceed from here. Let's move on to discussion of the culprit.
Behold, Genocide Jack.
Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
What? For real?
I'm just gonna make some joke about Ryuji, but it's not coming.
Hero's killer is
Genocide Jack, say it with me.
serial killer.
Genocide Jack. Genocide Jack, the fiendish serial killer. Yeah, Hifumi, I'm shocked too. Did he really kill Chihiro? So now I have two buns to not get mixed up. I'm already getting the buns mixed up. Genocide Jack case.
The culprit is
Genocide
Genocide
Jack.
Jack. I'm sure of that. Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
But
That's impossible.
Why? What
Makes
it
it impossible, you plebeian.
well, I mean,
Come on.
there's just no proof for it.
Well, good thing you hung around that extra second or I'd be screwed. Daphne gets consistently lucky during class trials.
One reason could be involved.
What?
Byakuya showed
found
me,
this file
and none
while I was
of
looking around the
you!
archive in the library. I guess it's some
Isn't
kind of
it
confidential
illegal
file
to, like,
police put
withhold
together
evidence
about
in,
the
like, an
Genocide Jack
actual
case.
court of law? Mr. Naegi, you're breaking the law.
Weird as shit, isn't it? What was something like that doing in the library?
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth. So let's forget about that for now.
I am always right.
According to the file, there appear to be two defining characteristics in every Genocide Jack case. The first is that a bloody message is found written at the scene of every murder.
Oh, that's right.
Can you read? It says bloodlust. Stealing Kyoko's tell him, Makoto, how the victim was positioned as the crucifix.
I got it! Apparently, in every Genocide Jack case, the killer suspends the body in a certain way. Other than the killer, the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
So
However,
unless we have the
Chihiro
ultimate
was
cop
most
here, then
definitely
who else could
suspended
it have
the same
been?
way. So, how did the culprit know about this when only high-level police officials were aware of it? There's only one logical answer I can think of.
Genocide Jack is in the
Culprit
fucking
this case
building.
Is the real Genocide Jack.
No fucking way.
You're saying Genocide Jack is what?
Among Us? Do.
Genocide Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
What the actual fuck are you talking about? No one was supposed to.
Hold on a sec. Toko has like
Bloodophobia.
or whatever, remember? What kind
Bloodophobia.
of serial killer is afraid of blood?
Is Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes and no.
I use my Holmesian deduction and reasoning skills to figure out
Man, why is this gotta be so
why'd you have to go and make things so complicated. It's a riddle for sure, but I feel like I understand it. What it means for Genocide Jack to be Toko, but also to not be Toko. The answer is that she's just not one person, but multiple people, right? Beep, 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 beep. H-I... Okay. S. Oh, schism. Schism. Where's the S? Maybe they're looking for a Z. Okay, they're looking for a Z. The schizo. It's schizo. And I totally didn't just lose 2 hearts on that. Get them back and non-stop debate.
Genocide Jack has a split personality?
Huh?
I think I read that somewhere in the file too. They thought that the suspect might have, what did they call it? Dissociated
Schizo sounds like a slur. I don't know about you. Crap!
I got it!
There. I restore half a heart.
About how she started acting totally different than usual, right?
That's right. Think back. She fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then, when she woke up...
She was acting really fucking weird. I'm fine. Whoa, was that dead body? Hey, are you dead? She must have had real hard when she fainted. The world is a front and a back, a topping and a bottom, a sea of truth and a web of lies. This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different.
She was acting funny, that's for sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
In exchange for a fucking insane one.
Go assigning adjectives to my tone without permission.
You asshole.
Not to mention, once she regained consciousness and saw Chihiro's body again, she was utterly calm.
Repulsive.
In other words, within her is one personality that can't handle blood, and one that obviously can.
You can't make me say anything!
The reason she locked herself in her room wasn't to keep other people from getting in. It was to keep her other personality from getting out.
Because she's kind of a bitch.
What?
The actual fuck.
Toko was afraid. Afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her. Of killing even more people.
How?
Yeah. How can you know all this?
I do believe you misunderstood her. What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this?
It is. I am Bianca Toga.
What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
Huh?
Last night, just before Monokuma gave his motive speech,
Toko and I had a strange conversation that none of you know about.
She told me a most interesting story. She said a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time. And that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude.
Isn't it right, Leon? I had to say it. I told you not to tell everybody!
All a lie. Right, Toko?
You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
What?
Oh shit!
Promised. I can't believe you lied.
I don't keep promises with plebeians.
Besides, you broke your promise first. You said that as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let Genocide Jack kill anyone. But in spite of that promise...
Yeah, about that! I'm sorry, I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again.
You said if I kept my promise, you would go out with me.
You think I'd go out with you?
Well, the opening act is nearly finished. All that's left is to hear from
Celeste
the
is
person in
like,
question
oh shit.
directly.
Person,
Her voice sounds awfully calm for this insane ass sprite.
you don't mean.
And then she died, right there. Toko's body suddenly lunged backwards. A huge thud echoed across the courtroom, but in the next second, I adjusted the camera again.
Well, hello there. Is it me you were hoping to see?
No!
What the heck?
I'm
So
funny.
you figured it out, huh? Well, whatever. What are you gonna do? I'm the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack! Or better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill!
What the fuck is this?
What does it look like?
What happened to you?
Oh, I mean, that bitch, she's gone.
That's a loser name, and what happened is a textbook split personality.
Did the evil live with that gigantic tongue of hers?
What if one of them happens to
both are extremely illegal.
Like they say, sound in murderous mind, sound in murderous body.
This one is so different from the one we've come to know.
Remember that, Sakura.
Behind every dark and gloomy soul lives another.
Every rose has a thorn. Just like every night has its dawn. Just like every cowboy sings a sad, sad song. This is the murderous fiend genocide Jack. This is beyond insane, honestly.
Miss Jack, Jill?
Can I call you
Can I
Mr.
ask you a
Genocide?
question? What's up? Some of us think you might be the mastermind behind our entire situation. What are your thoughts on that?
What do you think this is, Thor?
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right? To live is to hurt other people. It's a necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes pain for everyone. Just kidding again!
This should be enough to convince you. This murderous fiend is responsible for Chihiro's death.
And I think that's where I'm gonna leave the video. I can save here, right? I can save! So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. Next video for you should be next week, because it won't be for me. This is the week where I'll start filming 2 videos each week and scheduling them all so that I don't have to worry about filming videos while in Germany. Anyway, yeah, that's the tea. I'm gonna end the video. Save the game. Goodbye.